Danganronpa.
So, I was gonna hold off on recording this for a little while to give us more of a gap between projects, but, you know, I tried to record a little bit of Eternal Darkness, and it just kind of didn't swing, you know, it didn't groove with me as much as I would have liked, so I'm in the mood. Let's do this, eh? So, I only know two characters in this game. I know Sonia is best girl, according to my friend Hype, and thanks to Dan and really promo material, I know of the existence of Fat Byakuya. That is all I can say. I don't know anything beyond that. I just know that he's developed a little bit more as a character since last time. So, let's get started, shall we? Well, obviously we're gonna go from the beginning. Wait, Hope's Peak? What? We can't be back here. You know what? Let's go. Let's have the questions come up as we play. Audio. Wait. Hang on. I need to check and see if we have subtitles, just in case. Voice volume, movement bob. I think just for the simplicity of it, we'll go with English. If needed, I can switch it over to Japanese as we go. I might do that anyway, just to see how it works. And let's stick with kind, as we always do.
Hey, can you hear me? Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it. To be honest, I'm also... No, everyone else feels the same too. Since we suddenly got put in this weird situation. Hey, are you listening?
I don't understand. Why am I here? Furthermore, why does that look like... That can't be Makoto. The hoodie's not the same, obviously, but it's like, similarities are there. What happened? I should try to remember that first. I began to think, disentangling the twisted knots that had formed in my mind. Think. As I gathered the fragments of my scattered memories, I began to piece together what actually happened. That's right. I... That day, it wasn't just a typical day for me. Also, love that start. This is going well so far. It was a day that felt truly significant. And when that long-awaited day finally came, I felt proud in a way that I can't really put into words. I felt like I had just become part of something greater than myself. Does that make sense? Actually, that's exactly what it was like. I was truly in a dream. Hope's Peak Academy. That place was so much more than a school to me. Kids who love to play baseball will long to join the major leagues. Kids who love to play soccer will long to join a rep team. And ever since I was a kid, I've felt the same way about Hope's Peak Academy. I'm actually more curious about the building that was in the background that looked like several crates stacked on top of one another, but maybe we'll have that answer. I doubt it, but we'll see. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school for the privileged elite of society. It recruits top students from every imaginable field to inspire hope, and in doing so, shape the future. Whenever Hope's Peak Academy is mentioned, it's only a matter of time before someone says, "If you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life." And just so you know, that's not a joke or an exaggeration at all. Many of the current leaders of various industries are actually alumni of this school. Well, that's basically what Hope's Peak Academy is all about. As they say, it's truly the Academy of Hope. There are 2 criteria you must meet in order to attend this school. 1, you must be a current high school student. 2, you must be the very best at what you do. Unlike other schools, there aren't any entrance exams at this academy. The only way to get in is if the school scouts you itself. That is how Hope's Peak Academy operates. Now, because of the talents of those who are chosen, the students of Hope's Peak Academy are called Ultimates, or, as far as I know, in the anime, super high schooler level, whatever they are. But even though I'm finally going to Hope's Peak Academy, the school I desired more than anything else. The truth is, my circumstance is a little different than that of my peers. You got picked out of a lottery too, didn't you? Well, I guess I can put that aside for now. You'll find out soon enough, and it's nothing special worth talking about. I think. Anyway, I guess I should introduce myself first.
I'm not so special that I have to introduce myself, and formalities are always a little embarrassing. Well, this is what's expected. I guess that's how I should think about it. My name is Hajime Hinata.
I'm going to have some trouble remembering that, I have a feeling.
There's only one reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy. Because I admired Hope's Peak Academy. To me, attending Hope's Peak Academy is like being a celebrity, or a superhero. In fact, instead of calling it admiration, it's more like it's always been a dream of mine.
You're the ultimate dreamer, aren't you?
That's why, to feel like a member of society, to become someone I can be proud of. I always wanted to.
I'm wondering if this is just like... I have a feeling this is something in-game, but I was wondering if like the screen was tearing for half a second. For that reason alone, I always wanted to... For that reason alone, I always until now, I never wanted to admit how painfully ordinary I really am. That's why... Hope. I might have admired talent, individuality, but I have finally, forever, tried my best. Finally came true 3 plus D. Huh? What is this? It's a door. There's a door. Still, I need to hurry. Because I need to go inside this classroom. Need? What need? No. I should hurry. Well, this is, This is interesting so far.
Huh?
Who goes there? Are you feeling alright? You look quite pale. Hey, could you be... You're also a freshman at this school, right?
Then you're all...
See for yourself. We're all freshmen too.
These guys. Everyone? That wouldn't make sense for Byakuya. He already sort of graduated, didn't he? The freshmen who were accepted into Hope's Peak Academy. The Ultimates?
I assume. Freshmen like us have been gathered in this classroom.
Gathered? Hey, why don't you just come inside for now? Eh? Ah, yes, of course. Wait, why am I being so polite? I know they're called the Ultimates, but they're still high school students like me. That's right. First impressions are crucial in moments like this. I need to act more confident. Thus, to hide my nervousness from others, and while trying my very best to act cool... You botched it, didn't you? I stepped inside, closed the door behind me, and sat in an open seat at the back of the classroom. Anyway, what just happened earlier? I wanted to be here, and then the classroom door appeared right in front of me. As if I was drawn to it. But how did I walk to this classroom? I don't remember. Something's weird. Excuse me.
What?
What is it? Why are we all gathered in this classroom? I'm sorry, I just can't take Byakuya seriously. After seeing him in the first game and seeing him now, like this, with that look on his face, I want to laugh. I really do. No one said anything about coming here, so... Is there, like, an entrance ceremony or homeroom happening now? Actually, we were just about to discuss that matter. Discuss?
It's all clear now.
Well, since you are the last student to arrive, let's start the discussion. Eh? This is everyone. How do you know? There are only 16 desks in this classroom, and this guy is the 16th student.
Such ignorance.
It's obvious if you bother to think about it. This kid reminds me of the one guy you always saw at the back of the classrooms in The Simpsons. I don't know why, but for some reason he just reminds me of the kid with the beady eyes. And just what are we going to talk about? The reason we're all gathered here in this classroom? First, I need to confirm something. Out of everyone here, is there anyone who actually remembers how they came to this classroom? Eh? We all looked around at each other. A surprised look appeared on everyone's face. Not one person raised their hand.
I see.
So before you realized it, you were in this classroom. Then everyone here is in the same predicament.
Very strange.
No matter how you look at it, it's unnatural. Even you stupid-looking ones would agree, right?
What's going on?
It sure is strange. Nobody actually remembers how they came here.
Hey!
Hey, what do you mean, stupid-looking?
So in other words...
The moment you set foot on campus, you felt a strange dizziness. And now you're here, and you don't know why. That is what I experienced before I arrived here. Am I correct in assuming that's true of all of you? That happened to me too, but... Eh? That dizziness wasn't just me? Everyone felt the same dizziness. That's weird. Even if it's just a coincidence, it feels too good to be true.
Naturally.
So you're saying it's not just a coincidence, then?
So in other words...
Meaning, we can only speculate who's responsible for this strange phenomenon. Who's responsible? What is it? It feels like this is going to get even stranger. You have no idea, my dude. I don't know what you're so worried about, but that doesn't sound like a huge deal.
Huh?
What do you mean?
So what I mean is...
I mean, it's a minor problem. Instead of trying to figure out why we're here, we should try to figure out why we can't leave.
What's that mean?
What do you mean we can't leave?
Impossible!
Seriously? I watched him rush over to the door and try with all his might to pull it open, but... It won't open! I can't open it!
Huh?
Why? A little while after I got here, I tried to leave to go take a shit. That door wouldn't budge at all. Man, those grunts really take on a different meaning when you think about it that way.
Hey, hey!
What's going on?
Sheesh.
Even with all my might, I couldn't open it. It'd be absolutely impossible for all of you.
What?
What do you mean you couldn't open it? Why? That's not possible. She's right. It's impossible. Because when I went through the door, it opened normally. It wasn't locked at all. Though I don't understand what forces are at work here.
Anyway.
There's no denying that we've been locked inside this classroom. Locked inside? What do you mean? I suddenly became aware of how heavy my body felt, as though a feeling of unspeakable dread began settling on my shoulders.
Are we screwed?
Maybe we're getting mixed up in something dangerous?
This is...
Or perhaps, doesn't it make more sense to think that this is the entrance exam? The entrance exam? You mean Hope's Peak Academies?
However,
But, according to Hope's Peak Academy, no such entrance exams exists.
but...
They may say that publicly, but it's possible that this is actually a special entrance exam.
that's wrong.
Ah, you're wrong. This is not an entrance exam.
What?
What was that just now?
Hey, bastard!
Hey, fat ass. Why'd you make that cutesy voice all of a sudden? I won't dispute your blunt remark about my weight, but that voice you just heard was not mine.
Huh?
Then whose was it? It's actually mine. Who's there? Where are you?
Perhaps.
It sounds like it came from behind the teacher's desk. Behind the teacher's desk?
Hello?
All right, I see everyone has arrived. Let's begin.
What is that? It looks like a stuffed animal.
That's right. I am a squeezably soft stuffed animal. Magical Miracle Girl Usami, aka Usami. I may not look like it, but I am your squeezably soft teacher. Nice to meet you all.
Huh?
Am I hallucinating? Am I the only one who's seeing this?
What's going on?
Nah, I see it too. I've actually got a little bit of a fun fact to provide, but I will do that after this segment is done. What's with this talking chihuahua? That's a chihuahua?
Everyone.
Does everybody here know what a rabbit is? It's a lovable animal that's very fluffy and soft. That's what I am, a singing, dancing, talking rabbit mascot. Hold on, let me process this first. Okie dokie. What do you guys think? I've never seen a stuffed animal that can sing, dance, and talk before. It's probably remote controlled or something. Don't act like such a pussy over a child's toy. Even if it's remote controlled, doesn't it look too lifelike? That's pretty advanced for a toy.
Stop talking.
Its movements and mannerisms are not the issue. More importantly, based on what it just said,
Come on.
it seems you know something about our current situation.
Leave it to me.
Of course I do! I'm the lead teacher of this school trip!
What did you say?
School trip?
Come on.
Hey, what do you mean, school trip? A large group of students go on a chaperone trip with the lead teacher. It's the biggest event of the school year. We're not looking for such a literal answer.
Ding, ding, ding.
Now let's depart for the fun school trip. Depart? couldn't believe my eyes. Not just my eyes, but my brain, too. The world just stopped making sense. The classroom collapsed like a stage set, and what appeared before me instead was blue sky, white clouds, blue sea, white waves.
What the hell is this?
No matter how I tried to rationalize it, it was abnormal. Clearly unreasonable. Utterly crazy. Blatantly wrong. Whoa, what?
Are you kidding me?
This is a joke, right?
Emergency!
Where are we?
Why?
What's going on?
Everyone!
Please, stay calm. There is no reason to panic. See? Look around. Feast your eyes on this beautiful ocean. It's like your heart is being washed clean, isn't it? It washes away everything, even all the bad things.
Hold on.
Give us the details. Where in the world are we? Where, you ask? Well, obviously we're out where it's better. Out where it's wetter. Out by the sea. I understand this is the sea, but what are we doing here? You know, your throat's gonna get hoarse if you keep screaming like that.
Something like this.
But we were just at school, and now we're by the sea. This is impossible.
No problem.
Please do not worry. The school trip has just started, that's all.
Hold on a sec.
But, like, why are we on a school trip all of a sudden? You totally skipped all the stuff that comes first. She's right. We're all supposed to be attending Hope's Peak Academy.
I see.
Ah, Hope's Peak Academy. I see, I see. You don't say. You guys are feeling unsure about Hope's Peak Academy. Then, in that case,
Alrighty.
please forget about Hope's Peak Academy. That's why we're having a school trip in the first place. Huh?
Bastard!
The hell do you mean we should forget about it?
Come on.
What are you? Just what are you scheming? What? I'm not scheming anything. I'm doing this for everyone's sake. I'm praying from the bottom of my heart that hope will grow within everyone's heart.
No problem.
There's nothing dangerous on this island whatsoever, so please, there is no need to worry at all.
Wait.
Island. Did you just say island? Yep, and it certainly is beautiful. It was prepared just for us, an island free from other people and danger. Are you saying this island is uninhabited? Are we doing a multi-person castaway thing? Is that what's going on?
Could it be?
Perhaps you brought us to this uninhabited island to make us kill each other? Kill each other? Nuh-uh, no way. Bloody business, like causing violence or inflicting pain, is a big no-no on this island. Even the word kill, just saying it horrifies me. So scary.
What are you thinking?
Then, what is this school trip you mentioned? What do you intend for us to do on this island? Alrighty, I shall announce it to everyone right now.
Got it?
While you all relax on this island paradise, you must get along and strengthen your bonds with one another. That is the main rule on this heart-throbbing school trip.
What did you say?
Heart-throbbing school trip?
That's right.
Spend these peaceful and relaxing days nourishing hope and lazing about, free from pain, free from suffering. Truly, this lovey-dovey, heart-throbbing school trip is
Yippee-ki-yay!
everyone's homework. What? What the hell does that even mean? Now then,
Let the heart-throbbing school trip begin.
it goes without saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. I couldn't follow her words at all. And then, just like that, like a curtain slowly lowering, my mind ground to a halt. That was completely contradictory to the intro we saw at the very beginning. But sure, I would like to save my progress, and while I'm doing so, I want to point out, Monomi actually, or Usami I should say, one of the two, I know for a fact, like, the Danganronpa 2 image has Usami, but, like, half of her is a brighter pink with a red eye. Anyway, she had a non-canonical appearance in Danganronpa. In the school mode, at the very end, like, you had to build Monokuma back up, so the last one you build is Warlock Kuma, which actually ends up being Usami. Thank you, Editron, for having the picture up while I'm mentioning this. But even Monokuma mentions it'll throw off the timeline.
Hey, can you hear me? Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it. To be honest, I'm also... No, everyone else feels the same too. Since we suddenly got put in this weird situation. Hey, are you listening? Hey.
Are you sure you're okay? Leave me alone. There's no way I can leave someone alone when they look that pale. White sandy beach, crystal blue ocean, the sun's rays beaming down on me, this soft tropical wind brushing my skin. I definitely don't know what's going on. I was supposed to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Why am I here at a place like this? That rabbit thing said we're on a tropical island.
You're right.
I have no idea what's going on. That's the only thing I can say with absolute certainty. Welcome to Dangan Island. Or Dangan Island, however it's said. I will explain the basic controls to you. I thought it was Jabberwock Island. That's what the store page said. Is Steam lying to me? With the left stick, you can maneuver the reticle on the screen. If the reticle responds, press the A button. You can then examine that person or object. Also, you can shift your point of view with the right stick. Plus, if you press the diamond button, you can use a mysterious power to see everything you can examine. The world sure has become super convenient if you're able to do all this from the get-go. Now then, please search this beach thoroughly and progress the story. How is that a diamond button? Weird. Alright, well, first things first. Is that a camera? A surveillance camera? Are we being monitored or something?
That's not it.
I wouldn't say we're being monitored. I think we're just being watched for our safety. Well, it's a waste of time to think about it. Best not to worry. What's with this guy? How can he be so calm in a situation like this? Maybe he's just a chill guy. The crystal clear, shining blue sea. It's perfect for a tropical island. Are we, like, in the Bahamas or something like that? That's the only place I've ever seen super clear water. Granted, the closest beaches to me are in New Jersey, so I don't rightly know. Just what is going on here? I never wanted anything like this at all. Anything else? Anything up here? Well, I can examine the tree as well. I guess it makes sense for there to be palm trees on a tropical island. That's a mighty fine palm tree, but now's not the time for me to be impressed by it. Why is there a monitor in a place like this? Furthermore, how is it getting power? The screen is blank. What is this being used for?
Hey.
So, how are you feeling? Are you calmed down now? I understand your confusion after everything that's happened, but why don't we start with an introduction? Introduction?
I'm Nagito Komaeda. Nice to meet you.
That is suspiciously close to Makoto Naegi. Well, that's convenient. Along with my introduction, I guess I'll also tell you about my talent, so you know why Hope's Peak Academy chose me. Well, even if I tell you, in my case it's a pretty disappointing talent. A disappointing talent? What do you mean?
I'm lucky.
What are you talking about?
That's not it.
It's not a joke or anything. That's my actual talent. I'm the ultimate lucky student. At least, that's what I'm called anyway. Ultimate lucky student?
You're right.
Through a countrywide lottery, apparently only one ordinary student is selected at random to attend. Hope's Peak Academy is the ultimate lucky student. And that lucky winner just so happened to be me. Chosen by a lottery. Is that really okay? I mean, is luck even a real talent in the first place? How strange. I don't know, man. You look at some people around you, some people always seem to have bad luck, other people seem to have good luck. I'm convinced that to some extent luck does exist.
What happened?
Your face looks troubled. Oh no, I'm not troubled or anything. No, it's fine. I have mixed feelings about this too.
Someone like me?
I never thought an average, talentless high school student like me would ever enter Hope's Peak Academy. At first, I declined. I told them I didn't deserve it, but they told me they really wanted me to attend. Apparently, this so-called luck of mine is a talent that even the school doesn't fully understand. To research it, the school picks the ultimate lucky student every year through an annual lottery. Hope's Peak Academy is amazing if they can actually research something as vague as luck. Well, thanks to that luck, a guy like me was able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. So for that, I'm grateful.
This is troubling.
But on the other hand, I feel a little out of place here. Sorry. I have a bad habit of viewing most things through a pessimistic lens. Yeah. I guess that's it for my introduction. Nagito Komeida, huh? He doesn't seem like the most reliable guy, but he doesn't strike me as a bad person either.
Hey.
Now then, it's your turn. Yeah, I'm Hajime Hinata. Then let me ask you a question. What is your ultimate talent? I opened my mouth, but the words would not form. I felt my thoughts stalling in my head. As if I opened a book expecting to find words, and instead found blank pages. It was that kind of uncomfortable feeling. The memory I was trying to recall had completely vanished from my mind. Huh? Without realizing it, my body began to shudder as waves of discomfort began pounding against me.
What happened?
Hajime, what happened? It's nothing. I guess I'm still pretty confused about all this. I'm having trouble remembering some things. I understand how your memory might be confused after suddenly getting into a situation like this. I'm sure you'll remember soon once you've settled down. So, I don't think you need to worry about it all that much. You're right.
Yep.
And I guess we're done with our introductions for now. Even though I don't know what's going on, I hope we can get along. Hey, did something just beep? What a weird sound. I hastily stuck my hand into my pocket. That's right. That strange mechanical sound just now definitely came from the inside of my pocket. What the hell is this? It's like a PDA or a smartphone. Why is something like this inside my pocket?
Are you okay?
Usami was passing them out earlier. Remember? Oh, right. You seemed pretty out of it when that was going on. Now that you mention it, I think I kind of remember, but... What is this? It's an e-handbook! What the... Where'd you come from?
I'm sorry.
Oh, did I startle you? I'm terribly sorry. I know how to apologize like a good girl. Anyway, don't you think it's cool? That handbook is absolutely vital for this school trip, so make sure you don't lose it. This device is that important?
I shall explain.
I've asked everyone to use their e-handbook to gather all of the hope fragments. Hope fragments.
That's right.
On this island, you'll obtain hope fragments as you get along with your classmates. As your relationship with everyone improves, you'll be able to gather more and more hope fragments. Gather hope fragments so that the flower of hope achieves its full bloom. Truly, that is the main purpose of this school trip.
Love, love.
Hey! She's gone. A stuffed animal that moves, talks, and also appears whenever and wherever she wants. Regardless of who's actually controlling it, it still doesn't make any sense. And What was all that about hope fragments? What's her deal? It's like we're in a game or something. If this feels like a game, that's rather comforting. That means we aren't going to be in danger right away. You're probably right, but more importantly, you don't know anything about the other students yet, right?
Yep.
Then I think it's best if you at least introduce yourself to them. And that's also true, but where did everyone go?
Perhaps.
Maybe they're exploring the island as well. Exploring the island?
Hey,
As long as we're expected to live on this island, we should learn as much as we can about it. For example, what's this island's name? Is there a way to escape? What about food and living arrangements? So, why don't we finish introducing ourselves to the others and explore the island at the same time? I pretty much went around and introduced myself to everyone already, but I'll tag along with you. So now he's decided to come with me. Well, I guess that's helpful for me. I know I'd worry if I was left on my own.
alright.
Shall we get going then? But is this really okay? To feel so relaxed in such a strange situation. Perhaps it's the tropical climate. Or is it... what's her name? Isami's fault.
What happened?
What is it, Hajime? Let's get going. Right, got it. I'll hear his name back in post, don't worry, I'll correct myself in time, as I do. At any rate, if this is a nightmare, I have no idea if it's even started yet. Sheesh, what kind of nightmare is that? You are now able to use the handbook. You can use it to check various information throughout the game. You can open the e-handbook with the X button. It's super easy. It includes the guidelines of the school trip and the report card which documents everybody's information. There are various features inside the handbook. You can also save and load your game inside the handbook. Please check out the system page as well. But wait, there's more! You can also view the transcript with the back button. That's all there is about the handbook. I strongly recommend you play around with it yourself. Now then, please go forth and look for everyone else. Oh right, you can exit the beach with the B button. Alright, before we do that though, I want to check presence, report card, regulations. Extreme violence is prohibited on the island. Please live peaceful and relaxing lives with your fellow students. Be considerate of each other and work to obtain hope fragments. Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's bountiful nature in mutual prosperity. The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students. Any exception to this rule is made if any student an exception is made if any student violates a rule. Alright. Aw, we can get e-pets? Do I have one? Come on, let's raise it. Alright. Oh, it steps until the next growth. Okay. It's like a Tamagotchi then. And I have to meet all... Oh! Each person has 6 hope fragments. Okay. Interesting, okay. Well, let's keep going then. Yes, let's leave the beach.
Hey,
About exploring the island. It appears a map of this island has been installed onto the e-handbook. If you use this, you should be able to find everyone easily.
actually,
To be honest, before I arrived at this school, I did some research about everyone on the internet. I haven't learned everything about everyone, but I'm pretty sure I can give you some helpful info. It's Makoto again, isn't it? It's just a reskin of Makoto somehow. Wait, you can research stuff like that on the internet? You don't know? This school is so popular, there are message boards online dedicated to talking about its students. Then, was I also... I don't recall seeing your name there. I probably overlooked it.
how unexpected.
Well, it's not your fault if you can't really remember. I'm sure my name was mentioned on there. It's not a mistake I was accepted into Hope's Peak Academy.
Yep.
Anyway, I'll help out too, so why don't we begin making your introductions? Okay, you're right. So first I need to introduce myself to everyone else on the island. Then... Oh, I should apologize. There was something I forgot to tell you. If you look at the map in your e-handbook, you'll be able to see where everyone is. You can also instantly travel to any location displayed as Go. Also, when you travel to a point with an exclamation mark, the story will progress. It's super convenient. Now then, let's go. Wait, there's multiple islands? Travel on the island can be done through this screen. You can move with the left stick. You can run by holding the B button while you move. If you press the left and right directional buttons, you can also instantly move to the next area. When the reticle responds, you can go inside places by pressing the A button. You've probably realized it by now, but you happen to have your very own pet inside your e-handbook. Your pet grows based on the number of steps you take, so try walking to places instead of using map jump. When you finish raising your pet, there may be a small reward. Alright. Dude, this is weird. Alright. You know, part of me wants to go right into the woods here. Or are these woods? There aren't a lot of places I can explore, are there? Airport, okay. Well, that explains how we got to the island, I assume. What else is there? I imagine it goes in a circle like a cartoon hallway. Rocket Punch Market. Hotel. That must be where we're staying. Oh? Did I take enough steps? Hold on. Aww! Hey, little friend! So nice to see you. I don't have presents for you, unfortunately, but we'll keep going, okay? So I'm gonna keep... Pardon me while I run around here. There's a ranch as well. I know I've probably gone quite a ways. The central island... Oh, there are multiple islands, okay. Okay, the beach takes us back here, so, here's the question. I'm gonna check the map real quick. Where is everybody? First Island Ranch, hotel site. Beach, I'm already there. Airport. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. Alright, I'm gonna make my rounds this way then. We'll start here, at the airport. This is an airport, right? So those things over there must be... airplanes? Couldn't we use those planes to escape this island? That's impossible. If they were damaged, I could fix them, but it looks like these planes are just for show. Just for show?
Man.
The engines have been completely removed. Nothing I can do about that. Completely removed. Whoever brought us to this island must have also done that, right? The same person who's controlling that stuffed animal, Usami. But who's doing this? And why did they bring us to this island in the first place? And how did they do it? The more I think about it, the less sense it makes.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. You and me haven't been introduced yet, right?
Name's Kazuichi Soda. I'm the ultimate mechanic. Nice to meet ya.
I might just start calling you Soda just for the sake of, you know, not butchering your first name. Well, at least we've got a mechanic. I figured it was something like that. Even better, it was a pyro. As expected from someone called the Ultimate Mechanic, Kazuichi is a savant when it comes to fixing machines. If he says it's impossible to fix this plane, it's truly beyond repair.
Hey.
Even so, to actually remove the engine, whoever's keeping us here must have planned this to a T. You think so too, huh? Doesn't that seem pretty strange to you?
That was close.
Yeah, it's pretty strange, but I think it's an acceptable level of strange, you know? Huh?
I mean...
Well, think about it. It's not like we're being forced to do something dangerous or anything. That was mentioned in the safety precautions for the school trip. Remember? The school trip guidelines written in the e-handbook? Extreme violence is prohibited on this island. Please live peaceful and relaxing lives with your fellow students. Be considerate of each other and work together to obtain hope fragments. Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's bountiful nature in mutual prosperity. The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with students. An exception to this rule is made if any student violates a rule.
For now.
It looks like we're being kept safe. So why wouldn't this be like any other school trip? There's nothing dangerous on this island. Spend these peaceful and relaxing days nourishing hope. Just as Usami said earlier. It seems these rules are in place to help us do that. Are you saying you believe what that thing told us? She's forced us to come here, you know?
But
Don't be such a pessimist. You should look at this situation with a bit more hope, you know? Optimism is essential for people to live satisfied lives.
That's right.
Well, I guess it's okay if we just enjoy our vacation and see how this whole thing plays out, right? If you stare closely at that strange-looking bunny girl, she might start looking pretty cute. I'm actually jealous of how carefree he's being right now. You know, me too. Hey, a hope fragment. What's your deal, dude? Stop right there. If you value your life, do not come any closer. Huh? As I said, stay back. Oh, very well. I shall accept that courage of yours. What's this guy talking about? Would you like to know my name? Others may see your courage as recklessness. Recklessness, that's what I'm trying to say. However, I welcome it.
Listen well.
In honor of your courage, I shall reveal to you my name. May you never forget it as long as you live.
You may call me Gundam Tanaka. Remember it well, for it is the name that will one day rule this world.
Are you like a mech or something, dude? Ultimate breeder. Breeder? Rule this world. When he says breeder, does he mean like animals or people? I don't think I want the answer to this question. He's kidding, right? If he's actually serious, that's pretty out there.
Let me ask.
Now then, it is my turn to ask questions. Whose master are you? Eh?
You!
Which tribe did you make your pact with? Answer me. What do you mean, pact?
Burn in the fires of pandemonium!
Answer me now, though I shall cast you into a watery grave once you do. And it's best if I don't answer.
perhaps
I think he's asking if you used to have a pet. Pet? No, the only animal I've taken care of was a hermit crab we passed around in elementary school.
Impossible!
So, a mere insect.
Face your powerlessness!
Your magic essence caps at a lowly 5. Trash! Okay, so it is animals. That's a relief. Trash. Really.
Meal.
Is it wrong to call trash trash? Trash like you should not dare to speak to one as grand as me.
My name is Gundam Tanaka!
Who do you think I am? I am the great and powerful Gundam Tanaka, Supreme Overlord of Ice. That's kind of adorable how you have a hamster just resting on your scarf. Hold on a minute. Something strange just came out of your scarf.
This is the Tanaka Empire!
Taming evil by using myself as a bed. Truly, this is the secret art of the Tanaka Empire. It's like something you'd see on a nature show. I guess he totally fits the bill of ultimate breeder. One of my 4 dark divas of destruction, Mirage Goldenhawk Jump, has this to say. We're not used to going easy on our enemies, so don't make us angry. You wouldn't like us when we're angry. Why does this guy remind me of the Triceratops or whatever? Adatron, can you confirm what that dinosaur was in The Good Dinosaur? This is Dream Crusher. He keeps me from having unrealistic expectations. Yeah, I know he seems a little odd, but apparently he did splendidly as a member of the breeding club. I've heard he can tame any animal and even managed to succeed at proliferating an endangered species. Rumor has it he can speak to animals. Well, that's probably just a joke. Speak with animals? Well, he's certainly eccentric enough in that regard. I mean, there's no way a normal person would attempt to raise hamsters inside their own scarf. Is he like an Umaru-chan character? What do we have to explore around here? Security camera. Even if we're being monitored for our own safety, we're still being watched all the time. It's not really a good feeling. Anything over here? Oh, another monitor. Just as I thought. A blank screen. Doesn't look like a normal television. Seriously, what the heck is that? To go so far as to completely remove the plane's engine. Do they want to keep us here that badly? For what purpose?
This is the Tanaka Empire!
In time, you will come to learn the full power of my 4 Dark Divas of Destruction. But when that time comes, it'll be the death of you. You'd better be careful. I'm at a loss for words.
For now.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Let's just enjoy our vacation. He's not thinking about this at all. That might be the best option.
Hey,
Optimism is essential for people to live satisfied lives. There's no danger on this island. Nothing tragic will happen on this island. You have just tempted fate, good friend. It's wise to believe that while you live here. I can't think like that, though. Alright, I guess we're done here. Alright, let's take more steps. Let's check our pet while we're at it. I want to make sure I don't have to clean up after it. I love that its name is Chibimi as well. Also, it's got a Princess Pudgy Piggles figurine there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh, every step I take levels me up as well. Neat. Alright, the airport was over here, yeah? God, if this were Fear and Loathing, I could just drive through that barrier. Let's go inside. So this is the supermarket. It's pretty big. If we're on a tropical island, does that mean we're in international waters?
you're right.
Thanks to this place, we won't need to worry about food or other necessities for a while. For a while?
Well,
It's just a figure of speech. But there's no guarantee anything here is edible. What if all this stuff is poisoned?
what?
You certainly are the skeptical type. Of course I am. Even this supermarket is strange. Look around. We're in this gigantic supermarket and there's nobody else here except us. Oh, that can't be helped. Didn't Usami say this island is uninhabited? That's exactly my point. Ugh.
What happened?
It's nothing. She's staring at me funny. You know...
I'm sorry.
Why is she crying?
Hajime.
Bullying a girl. Not cool, Hajime. I didn't do anything. So your name is Hajime. If it's okay with you, may I please remember your name? Of course. I don't mind you remembering it, but...
My name is Mikan Sumiki. From the bottom of my heart, I hope we can get along.
Are you the Chihiro of this game? Ultimate Nurse. Oh. She's so shy.
Well,
You know... My mind is drawing a blank from nervousness. And I went through all the trouble of preparing 5,000 different topics to discuss after introductions. That seems excessive. It's okay if you take your time and remember slowly. We'll wait as long as it takes. We'll wait for you forever if that's what it takes. Isn't he just putting more pressure on her? Well, I guess I'll ask you since I won't get anywhere asking her, so... What's her deal? Mikan is the ultimate nurse. If you ever get injured, you'll need her help, so it's best if you get along with her now. If you get wounded and don't treat it, there's a good possibility you'll get an infection and die. Don't say something so morbid so naturally. I'm sorry for laughing so suddenly. It's just... I can't help it. I'm just so happy. I can't remember the last time I made any friends.
I'm sorry.
Not that you actually want to be friends with me. I'm sorry I said something so... presumptuous. I'll do anything you say. Just... please, don't hate me.
Man,
Bullying a girl. Not cool, Hajime. Seriously, why does this keep happening?
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Oh, she's so sweet. I feel so bad. Is this what I'm looking at? Yeah, let's get all Tom Clancy up in here. So these are military goods, huh? They even carry night vision goggles. I can't believe this supermarket even sells stuff like this. Why wouldn't it, though? It's a supermarket. Then again, I have a Walmart near me, so I guess it makes sense. Just as I thought. A blank screen. It doesn't look like a normal television. Seriously, what the heck is that? I'm not doing this all in one video, mind you, so we'll figure something out. It's a surfboard. That being said, I'm not in the mood for water sports. Damn it, dude! Let me live vicariously through you. I've wanted to learn to surf, but I really don't feel like going to New Jersey to learn to surf. That and I'd have to hold my nose if I fell into the water. I am not good at breathing out underwater. Looks like a vending machine, but it doesn't seem to accept money. Do I have to use some type of coin? Even if we're being monitored for our own safety, we're still being watched all the time. These are huge things of cola. Those are not 20... Oh, those are 20 liters. My god. I bet it'd go flat before you could even finish drinking it. There are people you would love to meet, I'm sure. So who are you? You interest me.
Hello!
Oh, hi! Who are you? I'm Hajime Hinata.
Hello!
Your tension is super low. Are you feeling alright?
Oh!
That's right, introductions are a go-go!
Ibuki Miyota! Put it together and what do you get? Ibuki Miyota!
Ultimate musician. Well, I mean, I kind of gathered from her outfit.
Yes!
Alright, introductions are finished. More importantly, check out this bombastic supermarket. It looked like bombastic.
I see.
They got hamburger, ramen noodles, chili beans, bratwurst, pasta. Ooh, melons.
No problemo!
Americans, Chinese, Mexicans, Germans, Italians, and even people from Yubari would shop here. I don't know why, but I've always loved the long nose thing in anime. I don't know if it has a specific name or not. I just always found it amusing.
Yahoo!
Man, I'm getting hella stoked! I'm 31 flavors of stoked for all of this deliciousness. And when I'm excited, I get hungry-mungry. I don't understand it myself. Why do I get hungry when I'm excited? Why do I get excited when I'm hungry? The human body sure is a mystery. This energetic young lady is known as the ultimate musician. She used to play guitar in an all-girl band that was super popular with other high school girls. Apparently, their hit single, After School Poyoyon Hour, sold over 1 million copies. Super popular all-girl high school musical, or high school band. That sounds familiar.
But
Due to creative differences, she left the band to pursue a solo career. Creative differences?
Oh my!
Are you interested? What? You could hear me? Duh! Ibuki's a musician, after all.
Guitar!
Like Schubert, Bach, Edison, Van Gogh, Perez, and Senna. Wait, does she mean like Thomas Edison? He was not a musician, he was a salesman. I, too, am an awesome musician. Oh, so you're saying you have good hearing. Wait, most of those people you mentioned weren't musicians at all. Don't sweat the details. She's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, I may already love her. Alright, may as well head out. This seems like a good place to call the first episode, so I'll pick the prologue back up in the next one.